Welcome back, dear friends. Another episode of Quick Bites. I'm your host, Chef Walter Potenza. Today we're going to be talking about a culinary tradition born from necessity. And it is part of a regional American foods that only sometimes crosses state boundaries. Let's learn about scrapple, a distinctive dish with a rich heritage in American culinary history, particularly in the Mid-Atlantic region. This frugal foodstuff owes its genesis to the resourcefulness of early American settlers, who sought to utilize every part of the pig. Scrapple has its roots in the 17th century when European settlers came to the United States. These settlers, mostly of German and Dutch descent, brought their culinary traditions, which involved using every part of the pig after the butchering process. To reduce food waste, they created scrapple. As you can see, the name scrapple itself connotes its origin. It is derived from the word scrap or scrappy, and perhaps not so appealing, but it was created using the leftover bits and pieces of the animals, particularly the head, heart, liver, and other offal parts, in addition to cornmeal and spices. These ingredients were blended to create a hearty and economical dish to sustain families during lean times. The dish is mostly associated with Mid-Atlantic states, particularly Pennsylvania, Delaware, Maryland, and also in parts of New Jersey. In New Jersey especially, scrapple has become a cherished culinary tradition, and it is not uncommon to find scrapple on breakfast menus in diners and family-owned restaurants, and many local hold strong opinions about the best way to prepare and enjoy the dish. In the Pennsylvania Dutch community, has played a pivotal role in preserving and promoting scrapple. Lancaster County, for instance, renowned for its rich agricultural heritage, has a particular fondness for scrapple, and is frequently served with traditional dishes such as apple butter and ketchup. If you want to prepare scrapple, a beloved regional dish, I have a recipe for you, which I will link under show notes so that you can read it attentively at your leisure. In addition, some of you have asked for a scrapple sweet version, but after my research, it does not exist, it appears. However, there is no hard and fast rule against experimenting with scrapple to create perhaps a sweet version. Some culinary enthusiasts have tried to add sweetness to the mix by incorporating ingredients like sugar, of course, cinnamon, or even serving it with a sweet toppings like maple syrup. To create a fusion of sweet and savory flavor perhaps, but of course departs from the traditional savory profile of the classic recipe. The dish can be a tasty addition to your diet, but it is essential to be mindful of the consumption. The dish is made from pork parts like the head and others, as I've said, and my advice to you is to limit your intake. In addition, the dish is usually fried, which means it can be high in calories. However, you can probably reduce the number of calories by being mindful of how it's cooked and what is served as a dish. It can also be high in sodium, which can lead to unwanted complications. Some commercial scrapple products may have additives, preservatives, and other processed ingredients, so choose healthier option. Read the label and select product with minimal additives. Lastly, scrapple, an iconic American dish that epitomizes the nation's culinary history, the resourcefulness and the regional diversity of its people. Its humble origins as a frugal and filling food have evolved into a cherished tradition that remains highly regarded in Mid-Atlantic states. And if you happen to be in one of those regions, I recommend that you indulge in a plate of scrapple, perhaps, as I said, in small bites, or maybe consider preparing it at home at the leisure of your kitchen, where you can actually monitor all the ingredients that you will add. And that is a wrap here on Quick Bites. I'll get back to you on the next round. Eat well and stay safe.